The 2025 season is finally here, and you know what that means. We are so back. Before we dive into Gridiron Heights Season 10, I wanted to do something special. I went back through all my Season 9 breakdowns, added in the references you guys caught in the comments, and put together the ultimate Easter egg compilation. This is every joke, reference, and hidden detail from Gridiron Heights Season 9 all in one place. If you enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Now let's watch.
Nothing is better for team building than escape rooms. So this NFL draft, check out Escape the Green Room.
Please let us out.
What's everyone's favorite part of draft night? Watching the children squirm as we decide their future. So the goal is very simple. Escape the green room before the end of round 1.
Within the green room, we can see 4 of the top QB prospects trying to escape. There is a graph emphasizing the importance of draft stock, along with a picture of last year's winner, Bryce Young, who was drafted by the Panthers. This poster jokes about how many people within the sports industry value professionalism, and how the supposed appearance of a backwards hat is a problem. Behind Goodell on the draft stage, there is a poster making a dig at the draft hug.
The door is just open for me? Bussin'.
Okay, it's easier for some people to escape the room than others. Give me a hug, Caleb. Oh, God, your phone case is pink, but it's not even October.
Hold up. This old man is giving me the ick.
The depiction of number 1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, is very Gen Z with his use of slang terms like bussin' and ick. During their draft hug, Goodell is shocked to see Caleb with the pink phone case outside of October, which is a Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You can see his painted nails and his pink phone case, which has been a subject of controversy. He attended the USC women's basketball game during March Madness, holding a pink phone case and sporting pink nails. This caused a slew of negative social media reactions. Caleb later clapped back at the criticism with this video.
Lucky you got me though. Let's see what that phone looks. What the phone look like? Let's see what color the phone is.
Wallet white.
The wallet's white.
Phone is pink. Case is clear.
What the fingernails look like?
Nails are clear. Lips are pink. Your girl love them.
Which of you will escape the green room next?
I wouldn't mind if Jaden Daniels escaped next, though he is a bit reckless.
Wait, that's not how you... Stop! Oh, God, your elbow!
This is normal. Stop the cap!
There's a lot of tricks in these escape rooms, though, so Drake may slide.
The section being reserved for more quarterbacks is a dig towards running backs and their value in recent years. Dan Quinn is an avid Topgolf fan because he and the Commanders took their top 30 prospect visits to Topgolf. Specifically, they hosted multiple QBs at once at Topgolf. The depiction of number 2 overall pick, Jaden Daniels, is as a reckless and dangerous runner. They also reference his elbow, which looked quite odd in this picture. Medical doctors claimed it could be due to inflammation of the bursa, but Jaden took to Twitter himself to dispute the claims. Then we pan to Gerard Mayo and how he has big shoes to fill following Bill Belichick. He makes a play on words stating that Drake may slide.
Escaping the green room is mainstream media bullshit.
Say, it looks like 23 people have escaped before Rodgers.
What do you mean villain origin story? I'm fine. I'm well adjusted. I just don't like watching children cry next to their moms or college girlfriends.
My mom girlfriend and I had no trouble getting out.
For the Jets, we can see Rodgers and the team of words inflating his ego. Some funny ones are Most Valuable Podcaster with his controversial takes on platforms such as The Joe Rogan Show and The Pat McAfee Show, followed by Almost Comeback Player of the Year after it was teased that he might make a return last year if the Jets were in a position of contending. During his conversation, Rodgers alludes to how draft prospects are frequently either next to their mom or college girlfriends. In these past situations of draft couch politics, they have reared its ugly head, with the most famous incident being with CeeDee Lamb and his cell phones. In Aaron's flashback, we see Rodgers' disdain on his face as he had to wait 23 picks in the green room, and especially after his hometown favorite team, the 49ers, took Alex Smith with the first pick. Back in 2005, there was a higher value for running backs, as within the top 5 picks, there were 3 running backs selected, with Ronnie Brown, Cedric Benson, and Cadillac Williams. Zach quickly mentions how his girlfriend had no trouble getting out of the green room, as a joke about how Zach allegedly hooked up with his mom's best friend. In Zach's flashback, we can see how Urban Meyer transitioning from Ohio State to Jacksonville with Trevor Lawrence was seen as a great move at the time. They also have a poster of the 2020 escape room winner, Joe Burrow. In the background, you can see the Jets welcoming their new backup QB, Tyrod Taylor.
Some of our puzzles are very challenging, like the room where you have to explain old tweets.
Mitch Trubisky, explain this tweet.
I was hacked.
Correct. You escaped before Mahomes.
Really?
Now, the old tweets that resurface as a part of every draft year and always gets patched up by the prospect claiming that they were hacked. Here we can see Mitch Trubisky, who mostly has innocent tweets about the Packers and Aaron Rodgers, except for this one tweet. Hopefully more prospects will know to delete their old tweets before the draft. They also take another jab at the Bears for trading up to draft Trubisky before Patrick Mahomes, and you can also see the 2016 escape room winner, Jared Goff.
We even have challenges specifically designed for this class.
Oh, didn't run at the combine? High maintenance alert. Cooper DeJean, pick your position. Really? But you're,
This is Kool-Aid McKinstry's escape room.
Oh, yeah.
They then poke at Malik Neighbors and how he skipped the draft combine. Neighbors felt that he had nothing to prove by attending the combine, and this led to an article by Tony Pauline claiming that Neighbors could be a high-maintenance prospect who could struggle in a big city. They make a hilarious joke about Cooper DeJean potentially being one of the first white cornerbacks taken in the first round, although he did slide to the second round of the draft, supposedly due to his position projection to the NFL. Lastly, they have Kool-Aid McKinstry running through a brick wall as a reference to how Saints fans quickly posted Kool-Aid memes after the cornerback was selected.
JJ, time's up.
Now, I thought we should add...
JJ, run!
And if you liked all these escape rooms, we also have Escape the Bills.
Insult quarterback. Insult town. Insult coach.
Okay, now how am I gonna escape this room?
Although the Giants appeared to have discussions back and forth about selecting a quarterback for the future or the best player available in Malik Neighbors, they ultimately selected the star wide receiver out of LSU. What is more surprising is that JJ McCarthy was the 5th quarterback off the board. It goes to show how unpredictable the NFL draft can be. Escape the Bills shows Stephon Diggs growing more uncomfortable with his situation in Buffalo. Over the back half of last season, Diggs went for only 349 yards and 1 receiving touchdown.
Our Jerry is really cooking up a scheme this time. Them Cowboys are all in. Let's see here. Keep Dacky. Bring back McCarthy. No big free agents. Hell, re-sign Zeke, carry the 2. Woo! This year will be different because it's exactly the same.
The post-credit scene features a reference to Jerry Jones and his notepad. On day 1 of the NFL owners' meetings, Jerry's notepad got leaked to Twitter. This picture came shortly after Jerry Jones spoke to reporters about being all in for 2024. However, they have not made any significant moves to this point. This led to many fans joking about what Jones might have been plotting with these detailed notes. However, Gridiron Heights did accurately predict a reunion with Zeke returning to the Cowboys.
Hi. We're almost to Gridiron Heights. We need more time. Should I go next?
Nah, man, I'm pretty good to go.
The rookie QBs hike along the Tyreek Hill with baby voices with the exception of Bo Nix, who is a 24-year-old 5th-year QB coming into the Broncos. Caleb's backpack features a Gonzaga patch for his high school, and Jaden's backpack has the LSU Tiger. There is also a sign for the Bo Jackson Way.
All teams are subject to fines and penalties, except for the almighty Chiefs.
Hell yeah.
Before entering Chiefs Kingdom, we see signs referencing the spin-offs within the universe. Zamboni Bluffs for hockey, Diamond Heights for baseball, and Hardwood Hills for basketball. This billboard likens Mahomes to Jesus as part of the He Gets Us campaign. The Chiefs security also has many friendship bracelets as a nod to Taylor Swift. This wall is an easy nod to rookie wide receiver Xavier Worthy. As Rishi is walking out of the Rice Bowl, he grabs his car keys as a reference to when Rice was caught speeding before a 6-car crash, to which he later fled the scene.
Grandpa! Jaya, no!
I was like you once, but you best think twice before making a run.
That's what I'm for.
I'm not used to anyone back there.
Jaden scrambles into the DeForest bunker. Lamar is then surprised to see Henry because he has never played alongside a bell cow RB.
Board game! Yay!
The Chiefs have taken over downtown, forcing us to listen to their propaganda.
Dynamic kickoffs are a perversion. There's nothing wrong with good old-fashioned traditional kickoffs.
On the board game, there are several references starting with Phillip River and Shutdown Corner in Arizona, which is a callback to Season 5, Episode 9.
Yo, what's up, man? I gotta get these little legs home.
Looks like you wanted it to shut down corner.
Oh, hell yeah. It's a receiver corps.
At Town Square, we see stores for Home Goods, Jawan Taylor, Juju Lemon, Three Pete's Coffee, and New Eras. They also make a joke about Harrison Buckter's terrible graduation speech at Benedictine College.
I want to speak directly to you briefly because I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now, about to cross this stage, and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say that her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and as a mother. I'm on this stage today and able to be the man I am because I have a wife who leans into her vocation. I'm beyond blessed with the many talents God has given me, but it cannot be overstated that all of my success is made possible because a girl I met in band class back in middle school would convert to the faith, become my wife, and embrace one of the most important titles of all, homemaker.
If the Chiefs three-peat, this town may never recover. To fight back, we have spies in Burrowhead.
No, Joe Burrow has long brown hair. I am Slim Brady.
In the East, the Eagles are already fighting.
I'll get my revenge! If it's the last thing I do, the dogs said stop fighting each other!
The Battery in Philly dates all the way back to when Phillies fans threw batteries at outfielder J.D. Drew, who refused to sign with the Phillies in 1997. At Burrowhead, we have Burrow dressing up as a spy with his new blonde hairstyle as Slim Brady, which is also a subtle play on when the Patriots were illegally filming the Bengals. In Philly, we can see Hurts and Sirianni fighting each other as a callback to recent reports that they are not seeing eye to eye. Sideline Dom is there trying to break up that fight, with Jason Kelsey's garage in the background. This is a reference to the Kelsey brothers investing in garage beer.
In the New York section, everyone's trying to be a good neighbor.
Gridiron Heights! Careful, Aaron. Big Turf wants to take you out again.
There's a power vacuum in the southeast.
It would be an honor to lead the NFC South, the Kirk Cousins of divisions.
Yes, it is. Lamar then places a dime on the New York section, with Rodgers complaining about the turf at MetLife Stadium. They also play on words talking about the Giants and Jets as neighbors and call back to when Aaron Rodgers was State Farm's mascot.
Hey, Patrick. Coming at you. Signs down.
Before panning over to Atlanta, Lamar mentions how there is a power vacuum for the Falcons. A power vacuum is a political science terminology for when there is a lack of leadership within an organization. Or in other words, the Falcons finally have their quarterback in the NFC South.
But there's hope in the North, the South, and even the middle.
Anthony Richardson!
We have to save Gridiron Heights. Now, who's with me?
Oh, wait, tummy problems again.
Sir, what are the plans for the AFC West teams?
Hello, youngling.
In the South, we can see Stroud commandeering a tank called Dell, and a grown-up Anthony Richardson poised for his second season. After hatching the plan to save Gridiron Heights, Lamar suffers a stomachache as a callback to when he allegedly took a bathroom break in the middle of his game against the Browns. Mahomes then ominously appears like the Sith Lord Darth Vader to terrorize the AFC West.
Sorry, my dudes. I was stuck in that elevator for months. What did I miss?
All your friends are gone and we're a running team now. You can throw a fit or you can throw a party, but you should never throw a football. I like you. Who's got it better than us?
Justin Herbert stuck in the elevator is a reference to how the Chargers got stuck in an elevator prior to their preseason game against the Cowboys.
To the storied organization and putting our petty differences aside.
Wow, Dacky, who you calling petty? I'm sick and tired of all this cowboy drama.
Dak is seen leading the toast celebrations in America's Steakhouse as he became the highest paid quarterback in NFL history at $60 million a year. On the menu, we can see that there is Cooper BBQ, CD lamb chops, and Tres Leches cake, and Mike McCarthy is still Jerry's puppet.
I am addicted to all this cowboy drama.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I do wonder what it would be like playing somewhere else.
Just ask for a mic check.
Rico Dowdle, you are my fantasy back. Wait, what is this? A fan favorite? Season 2018?
You're still seeing your ex?
The entire episode is set as a Gridiron Heights reality TV show, and that means we are going to see producer-controlled edits, non-stop drama, revealing confessionals, and sometimes even hookups. Starting off with Jerry in the hot tub with his new running back, Rico Dowdle, just until fan favorite Zeke returns with his crop top, while the hot tub rule jokes about the Jets and their injury troubles.
So I'm proud to announce Rowdy TV, my all-new reality TV channel. Now, Coach Mayo, I heard you also like to talk too much.
Well, we weren't really trying to win this year. We were tanking.
Sometimes plans fail, right, guest bartender Will Levis?
Mr. Mayo, sir, huge fan.
Jerry's reality TV catches a stray with no programming in February since the Cowboys have failed to make even an NFC championship since their last Super Bowl in 1995. Since Jerry is the producer, he has controlled the edit of Rowdy TV to his liking. Jerry presses Mayo about him confessing that Drake May was outplaying Jacoby Brissett, only to then allegedly walk back those comments later by saying Drake had more playing time in the preseason. Will Levis is fawning over Coach Mayo because of his real-life love for mayonnaise. He is also prominently featured here in the Surrender Cobra pose as a callback to this horrific interception against the Bears.
Line. On 3rd down and 6, here they come. Gordon's coming. Levis gets wrapped up. Flakes it ahead. It's picked off. Tyreek Stevenson.
And Levis just falls right into his lap. Right there, you cannot make a...
I said, do you think they'll play early 2000s pop punk?
OMG whiz, it may just be the Johnny Walker Martinis talking, but isn't that your coach with another QB?
The line from Kirko is a reference to his birthday punk rock playlist, which he revealed on national television. As Jerry and Kirk share a cocktail at the bar, there are several drink references starting with Neutral Zone, leading with the Crown Royal, Kenneth Walker Blue Label, Don Julio Jones, Jameson Williams, George Kettle One, Delaney Walker, 2 Minute Maid, Trey Hendrickson Gin, and Crown Royal their ass.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass.
Jerry then instigates Cousin with a joke about Michael Penix being drafted with the number 8 overall pick.
I'm giving shows to some teams that love drama just as much as me.
This is a tough decision, but the standard is the standard.
Oh, I gotta remember to Instagram that.
This week I'm coupling with Russ.
Yes! Ow! Time to play the field.
Steal Your Man features Old Man Russ taking notes on Mike Tomlin's philosophy on the standard is the standard, and Fields taking the field when he gets banged up.
Some of that was supposed to be for me.
Brock, I can explain!
Just feels like you don't really think I'm your number one. Of course you're my number one, just like Debo's my number one. And CMC, and Nick Bosa, and Fred Warner, and now Jordan Mason. Then show me I'm your number one. I will, babe. Let's just stay in here and talk. Are you keeping me dialogue only to save money on animation? What? No, that's just a nasty rumor. Like me hypothetically hiding CMC's injury. Oh, sorry, Aaron Rodgers. Didn't see you there. I was taking it dumb. Just like you all unfairly took on me the other night. Why did you bring champagne into the bathroom? Aaron!
The 49ers show is based on the MTV reality TV show, The Challenge, which features contestants from various other reality TV programs where they compete against one another in extreme challenges to avoid eliminations. The Challenge was famously hailed as America's 5th major sport by the podfather Bill Simmons. Purdy and Shanahan run off to the bathroom where they argue about Purdy not getting paid. Brock then breaks the fourth wall, mentioning how they're saving money with voice only. This is a good play on how in reality TV, they often sneak to the bathroom when they're trying to be sneaky and not get caught on the camera, hooking up, or making a shady deal. When the episode goes dialogue only, there are subtle references to Jordan Mason becoming fantasy viable, hiding CMC's injury, and Aaron, which is a play on Kayla Martin and Aaron Evans from Love Island USA. She became a meme with how she would be like,
"Fuck, Aaron,
Do you want me to
fuck."
And then forgive Aaron 10 minutes later. They are currently no longer on good terms after the show.
That's our show. Stay tuned for scenes from next week's episode. Ray, Lance, have you been working out?
You don't want me. You just like the chase.
Where's Tua? I got more to say.
It's just like, I don't know why this guy even hates me.
The scenes from next episode start with Jerry eyeing Trey Lance. The Dak hip whip is a nod to the pregame hip warm-up that became viral in 2019. And with the Cowboys paying CD and Dak becoming the highest paid player in NFL history, Their free agent pool is closed until further notice and opening back up in 2035. Jamar then likens contract negotiations to when people are dating and they seek the chase of pursuing a partner. Tua then catches an absolute stray from Coach Brian Flores after reports surfaced that Coach Flores would constantly bring him down and give negative feedback. There is also a subtle shot of Skull in the background.
If you woke up every morning and I told you you sucked at what you did, that you don't belong doing what you do, that you shouldn't be here, that this guy should be here, that you haven't earned this right, and then you have somebody else come in and tell you, dude, you are the best fit for this. Like, you are accurate, you are the best whatever, you are this, you are that. Like, how would it make you feel listening to one or the other? You see what I'm saying? And then you hear it, regardless of what it is, the good or the bad. And you hear it more and more, you start to actually believe that. I don't care who you are. You could be the president of the United States. You have a terrible person that's telling you things that you don't want to hear or that you probably shouldn't be hearing. You're going to start to believe that about yourself.
This week on Fantasy Island, who will be the first to escape the waiver villa?
I got a text. Oh, come on. I'm never getting out of here. Mark Andrews is just going to bounce back.
The Fantasy Island is a clear callback to the hit reality TV show, Love Island USA. Fun fact that season 6 of Love Island USA actually features Odell's brother, Cordell Beckham, who won the show. After week 1, we can see that Isaiah Likely, Bucky Irving, Alec Pierce, and Greg Dortch are down bad to get out of the waiver villa.
Hand, sleep, miss, Saquon. When did it all go wrong? That's it. I was born rich. I don't have to experience consequences.
John Mara is having nightmares over losing Saquon to the Eagles, just like how he was stressed on Hard Knocks.
I'm going to have a tough time sleeping if Saquon goes to Philadelphia, I'll tell you that. As I've told you, just being honest.
His alarm clock features the old saying about punctuality.
Mr. Mara, analytics say we mustn't mess with the time machine.
Joe Shane, make it right.
Welcome back, Saquon.
You could time travel, but you still kept Daniel Jones?
Inside the Gridiron Heights secret warehouse, there are several references boxed up, starting with neck rolls, chop blocks, Toradol being disguised as a vitamin, The Greatest Show on Turf, Browns QBs, Dan Skipper, gigantic shoulder pads, Ryan Leaf, and the alleged Dez tape of a damning incident in 2011. The rumored story started in 2015 when Dez was up for big money and speaks of how Dez dragged a woman from a Mercedes-Benz to another car in a Walmart parking lot. No one has actually revealed what was on the tape, but Adam Schefter and Mike Florio have suggested this event was in question. This episode features the Time's Yours time machine, which is a callback to Season 3, Episode 2, when John Gruden gets stuck in 2002.
Oh! Thanks for paying for this time machine instead of Khalil Mack. Oh, of course, Johnny. I love chasing the past. Bring me back to when football was football and men were men, man. 2002.
Also, Time's Yours is a reference to Andy Reid's signature catchphrase with the Chiefs. Joe Shane then travels back to his final interactions with Saquon Barkley, which were conveniently captured on Hard Knocks. He has scouting reports from the scouts, but also his family.
Who do you want me to take? Give me a name.
Jaden Daniels. Trade up and get him. Why not?
Okay, if Jaden Daniels...
You only get this job once. Let's go try to win.
All right. Jaden Daniels. Carson wants Jaden Daniels.
And the only other GM he has on speed dial is Dan Morgan, because of their friendship, which dates back to when they worked together in Buffalo. He was also able to acquire Brian Burns from Morgan for a 2nd and 5th round pick.
In order to pay Daniel Jones, the Giants are renting out their time machine to needy teams.
What are you gonna change?
I'm gonna go back to 2021 when everyone liked me. You gonna try to win week 1 or 2?
Oh, we don't try until week 4. I'm doing a classic flash sack. Going to meet my best friend Joseph Burr for the first time.
At Town Square, there are several references with stores for Singletary Motor, Dollar Route Tree, Kayvon Dutch, Tommy DeVito, Speak and No Evil, and Solid Cordell Flott. Bryce Young is down bad to go back to 2021, and he makes a joke about how Zach Taylor and the Bengals always start off slow and don't try winning until week 4. Coach mentions how he's going to flash Zach back to 2020 to meet Joe Burrow for the first time again.
The missing piece to the puzzle, Mr. Unlimited.
No, I could buy 10 Taystams with that contract. Don't hire Josh. Don't hire John. Dad, hug your son.
All right, I'm here at the beginning of all the Jets' problems. Hey, stop inventing football!
Illegal time infraction, can't uninvent football.
Football. Say, I like the sound of that.
Sean Payton starts by doing everything in his power to prevent John Elway from signing Mr. Unlimited, and jokes about how he could field a team of 10 Taysom Hills with that contract. Mark Davis travels back to 2022, 2 years after they moved to Vegas, to prevent hiring coach Josh McDaniels, and then to 2018 when they had Jordy Nelson, to prevent hiring John Gruden, and lastly to 1964 when his dad was the coach of the Raiders in the AFL, and when he was only 9 years old. There is also a callback to former Raider and AFL champion Clem Daniels. Rob Saleh travels back to 1869 to Rutgers campus in Piscataway, New Jersey, which is the birthplace of American football. The parking for this game was for the horses, and throughout these time travel scenes, the refs are acting in a similar way to Marvel's Time Variance Authority or TVA agents by arresting Saleh for illegal time infractions.
With all the recent timeline changes, everyone is asking the same question. Are the Washington Red Wolves Super Bowl favorites?
Took me decades in the time stream to make that one happen.
Okay, next up, Browns owner Jimmy Haslam.
Finally! Nah, this is the one timeline an Ohio State QB works out. I'm not going back!
Oh, thank God.
Dang it, no longer a vice presidential candidate.
Everything's back to normal. But the Browns are stuck reliving their biggest mistake. For eternity!
With all the timeline branches, there are several references starting with the different variants of the players. There are timelines where Tom Brady is a Raider, AJ was never traded to the Eagles, Cousins re-signed with Minnesota, and the Falcons got their guy in Michael Penix. There is also a variant of Rodgers who actually runs for VP alongside RFK. The Washington football team was renamed to the fan favorite choice of the Washington Red Wolves, despite trademark troubles, and Coach Dan Quinn can be likened to Captain America in the end of Avengers Endgame. The surrounding stores in Town Square are constantly changing depending on the timeline. We can see stores for Kirkland, Targeting, Times Yours, 47 Years Old, A. Dalton Books, Jamar Chase Bank, Grand Swole Opry, Boston Scott Market, Urban Meyer Outfitters, Coinstar, Juju Lemon, Quiddy Payless Shoe Source, They Might Be Giants, Bortle Combat, Brady Being Old, High Motor Repair Shop, Pizza Hut, New Era but on the Falcons, the Mahomes Depot, Check Down into Cash, and the Football Hall of Very Good, featuring Julian Edelman. CJ Stroud then saves the sacred timeline because this is the only one where an Ohio State quarterback works out. The time machine here is powered by a Duramax battery. The Browns then travel to March 2022 to relive their worst mistake on loop when they made the tragic mistake of signing Deshaun Watson to the worst quarterback contract in the NFL.
So, you'll inch your way down the field 3 yards at a time until you end up over yonder.
Say, that's swell. We'll call it the end zone.
And what if overtime is very unfair to one team?
What?
Also, New York will have 2 teams and both will be disappointing.
Are you?
And billionaires can dock pay for anyone who wears the wrong socks. It's settled.
The post-credits scene features the players at Rutgers discovering the early concepts of football and talking all about how the future is going to be, with the overtime rules favoring the team who gets the ball first, New York having 2 football teams that really pay New Jersey, and how players must wear team-colored socks that cover their legs without showing any skin.
And they're all panicking, but I'm like, guys, it doesn't matter who's throwing the ball.
Are you guys catching this?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Over the last few weeks, receiver stock is down and running backs are up.
The stock ticker shows all the wide receiver stocks trending up, with Neighbors, Godwin, Collins, Lamb, Jefferson, Hill, and Rice. The wide receiver schedule is pretty much filled with inquiring about more targets and an event reminder for a meeting with accounts receivable. In the background, there is a reminder to not antagonize Dallas shareholders and a billboard for Ziggy and Mark Wilf, who are the owners of the Minnesota Vikings.
Pass me the champagne. On second thought, hand me the champagne. Let's hit that ground game.
Look, safety's regulations have made passing passe. Between you and me, there's a run on the Saints right now.
Fantastic. Let me hand you over to my partner, Mr. Montgomery.
Perfect. I'm going to hand you over to Mr. Gibbs.
Yeah, I can get that done for you.
The running backs have older tech compared to the wide receivers because historically, many fantasy football leagues would draft running backs early, but now it has shifted to wide receivers, especially in PPR formats. The champagne that is handed over to Saquon is Big Dom Perignon, and the sticky note on the shredder says "Feed me" as a nod to Zeke. Saquon is working on the iMac Jones, and the running backs have a meeting with RPO compliance. Kamara begins day trading and hyping up the Saints stock. His stapler is a Delaware clam, which is an inside joke within Gridiron Heights about a fictional team that assembles these star players on mediocre teams. There is also a notice to contact IT for any server runtime errors. Gibbs and Montgomery team up trading stocks similar to how they run the ball for Detroit. They also have a book on large kneecap stocks as a joke about how Dan Campbell introduced himself as the head coach by stating his players will eat kneecaps.
And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off, all right? And we're going to stand up, and then it's going to take 2 more shots to knock us down, all right? And on the way up, we're going to take your other kneecap, and we're going to get up, and then it's going to take 3 shots to get us down.
Come on, everyone. Find a way to increase production.
Jamar Chase knows how to handle this. I'll boot chip. There's no asking price. There's just the price. I quit. So I might have a little wiggle room here.
Are you interested in someone playing the slot?
Wide receiver stocks are falling on the ticker with new additions of Dell, Shaheed, Flowers, and McLaurin. Jamar Chase is on the iMac Hollins and starts his phone call urging that he is a blue chip stock, but he later comes back with negotiation after he didn't receive the payday that he was expecting. There is also a notice for business decisions being approved by Antonio Pierce as a callback to his press conference after losing to the Panthers.
No, they didn't. I think as the game went on, I don't think it was a team. I think there was definitely some individuals that made business decisions, and we'll make business decisions going forward as well.
Chris Godwin hesitantly communicates that he will be playing the slot. His computer also shows an item being moved to the Trask.
Yes, I'm filling in for Mr. McCaffrey. Found out last week. Found out just now. But you're in very capable hands.
Yes, I'm filling in for Mr. Samuels, but you're in very capable hands. Hello?
Another drop by you?
In the conference room, we have Jake Moody's credit ratings, which is a reference to Moody's, which is a global credit rating financial firm. Then Jordan Mason fills in for CMC and jokes that he found out last week before quickly correcting himself that he would be the starter for San Francisco. Ayuk then has another drop in his shaky start to the season.
Jennings. Oh, I want to throw. Get signed, get in training camp. There's a reason for training camp. You need it. We need the reps.
Oh.
Get those contracts done.
Okay, speed round. Any ideas?
Maybe we stop QBs from catapulting themselves into the end zone.
Maybe we get a cut of the normies' fantasy winnings.
Yeah, great idea.
Maybe we go long. JK!
Any ideas for a speed round? Nah, I ain't falling for that again. Maybe I'll let you borrow the Chiefs ref so we could all get pass interference calls. Yes, good, good. Yes.
Feed me, Lob McConkey.
Okay, boys, time to finally cash in on all that hard work. What's happening?
Oh, that's right. Running backs will never be valued.
In the speed round for the running backs, we have ideas for running backs wearing red jerseys, mandatory rookie QBs, wildcat formation rebrand, studying the Bears' offensive line and doing the opposite, reducing screen pass time, and making the quarterback-specific tackling rules universal. James Cook then jokes about stopping Josh Allen from catapulting himself into the end zone. Bijan wants the fantasy winnings and is holding a C4 energy drink because of a NIL deal that he had in college, and JK makes a play on his name. In the speed round for the wide receivers, we have tweeting or subtweeting about lack of targets, making a scene on the sideline, run blocking less than they do now, and having your brother tweet about a lack of targets, just like Trayvon Diggs did. Tyreek then mentions how he will not be speeding again anytime soon, and Reishi jokes about the Chiefs refs favoring them with PI calls.
Go for Maserati, yeah, I'd say it's a bubble screen. You want to short it, you sound like my friend Kyler. Haha, take care, what a sucker.
The post-credit scene features the debut of Maserati Marv, or Marvin Harrison, just like a Transformer. He mentions a bubble screen and takes a dig about shorting stocks like Kyler.
Got here earlier than expected.
Okay, gentlemen, get out there and have some fun.
Fun? What is fun?
Oh, Terry. It's the quarter season carnival!
Jaden Daniels has arrived, showing his superstar potential earlier than advertised. There is a sign stating that unauthorized vehicles will be towed at the team owner's expense. At the Gridiron Heights Carnival, there is a position group discount and a flash pass contingent upon a valid 40-yard dash time. There is also a sign for the Jets emotional roller coaster, and we can see the terrifying Kadarius Toney drop tower.
Hey, little bro, just stick with it and amazing things will happen.
That's fine. There's more to life than football.
There has to be.
Chiefs win. Yay!
Huh?
Knock down the pins before they knock you down.
I need more time!
They will never give you more time.
My turn. Can I play another game, Coach?
You can't make a grilled cheese without toasting both sides of the sandwich, son.
What?
Great job. Chiefs win.
Little me won? Wow.
Huh? For real?
There are several rides and attractions at the quarter season carnival, starting with Sam Darnold's Scholar Coaster, QB Derby featuring a safety, DeAnthony Bell, the Tank Dell, Knock 'em Down, and Austin Hooper's Hoop Shot. CJ Stroud little bros Trevor in the QB Derby game, just like he did with Caleb Williams despite being the same age.
Good job out there, bro. Yeah, hey, stop taking those hits. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, learn from those mistakes. And everything that you got, bro, is in you already, bro. You're going to be a hell of a player in this league. Yep. All right, boy. Appreciate it. For sure.
Fields knows all the pain of being the quarterback for the Bears and offers some advice to Caleb. And Joe Flacco also makes a subtle cameo.
Everything's going so well! What's in my future?
You really don't know?
Is that good?
I'll have a gallon of milk in the porterhouse for 2 for 1.
This is a funnel cake stand?
Coach, is it just me, or does this all seem kind of rigged for the Chiefs?
I'm coming for you, Mahomes. We're gonna have to escort you out of the park.
Great awareness, Justin. Hey, Rep, let's make this fair.
Yeah, they owe me a prize.
I've been saying it for years, B. We gotta take Mahomes' ass out.
Flag.
Well, maybe competing against us is too hard. You should all just try a little kitty ride.
Josh Allen then visits the psychic to have his zone read, and just when everything is going well, he learns his fate will be just to make it far and lose to the Chiefs. Coach Harbaugh and Herbert visit the no funnel cake stand, but Coach asks for a gallon of milk and a porterhouse because of his love for milk. In the background, we can see Bryce Young's sign for It's a Small World. In the helmet go-karts, Derwin James is escorted out of the park because of a questionable hit he delivered to Pat Freiermuth. And right after, there is a collision with Rashee Rice, as a nod to how Rice got injured from colliding with Mahomes after an interception. There are also signs for Alvin Kamara Go-Round, Motors Speedway, Caleb's Water Slides, Tower of Scary Terry, and Red Rifle Shooting Gallery. Will Levis has a stand for his famous turnovers, and there is a ride for the momentum swing that every NFL fanbase goes on throughout the season. After every win, it's "We are so back," and after a loss, it's time for the draft.
I want to look like Patrick Mahomes.
Crime time. One's dogs. Give me that dog. Give me that dog.
Okay, let's prove it's not rigged.
All right, steady.
Okay, steady. I'm still Patrick Mahomes and I feed off your tears.
In the college corner, we can see stands for NIL Train, Tic-Tac-Pro, Go Bowling, Georgia versus Alabama, The Ride, and Quinn Skewers. Peyton and Eli are chaperoning their nephew, Arch Manning. Dylan Raiola is doing everything in his power to be like Patrick Mahomes.
It is rocking behind 15 and this 3-3-5 Nebraska defense.
Dylan Raiola is firing everybody up.
And Dion, allegedly, buys some dogs to join his team. The Chargers versus Chiefs battle in the Watergun War is pretty neck and neck until Mahomes whips out the tank of tears to blow out the competition.
You can't build a cathedral without staining some glass. Routine day by routine day, routine plays routinely pay. If you get volunteers instead of hostages, everyone can rob the bank. It will be a cold day in hell when the devil turns the AC on.
Coach, what are you talking about?
All right, let's go win slightly more than half these games.
Tomlin is coaching up Fields with legendary Tomlinism sayings before stating that they will go above 500 for another season.
Let me free, or at least let me compete with a weird old vet.
You are a bust. Prepare to be irrelevant.
You okay, kid?
I've been cast out despite clearly having a lot of talent. I'm
an ex-franchise QB.
This episode is set as a Gridiron Heights X-Men 97 universe with ex-franchise QBs. As Fields is trapped, there are several references boxed up, starting with future Carolina draft picks, Cody Parkey on Today Show, Bears visors for Matt Nagy, Montez's sweats, 2017 NFL draft highlights, Jim McMahon's headbands, and playoff decorations. Darnold lasers the Hater Sentinel, which is a robot designed to fight and capture mutants.
Spurned by society because they needed time to develop their talents, they are the ex-franchise QBs.
If I see you, you turn into a ghost.
After a f***ed-up experiment in the north, I finally found a home, bub.
Sorry, Russ. I've got the hot hand.
Woo! I'm about to make a name for myself here.
I think he can be cool, you just have to use him right.
The classic X-Men 97 intro plays, and in the background we see a door that is open for other starting jobs. Darnold's intro as Cyclops, or Scott Summers, references his tenure with the Jets where he claimed he was seeing ghosts while down 0-24 against the Patriots on Monday Night Football.
Seeing ghosts.
Baker's intro as Wolverine or Logan has Browns owner Jimmy Haslam conducting experiments on him and monitoring his moxie and body temperature. As Baker finds his home in Tampa, he uses the slang term bub, which is an old Canadian slang term that Wolverine uses frequently in X-Men the Animated Series.
Seriously, girl, get to life.
Show the ladies some respect.
Oh, so scary, Jubilee. Can we stop now?
Computer, end program. Scary enough for you, bub?
Justin Fields as Jubilee, and Carr's intro as Gambit is iconic, referencing Deadpool and Wolverine where he tried to seize his moment on the big screen.
Oh, this is gonna be good. You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Gambit is also from New Orleans in the X-Men universe and is in bandages because of his oblique injury.
I know I used to be boring and a joke, but I think I'm like the main leader now.
Derek, I think we save him on a me Benier's Mardi Gras.
Welcome to Genosha, a second, third, or even fourth landing spot for ex-franchise QBs.
Outcasts. For years I was treated like scum, like just human. But one day you two could be accepted as a franchise guy again.
They'll never see you as a franchise guy.
Magneto!
Give up your dreams and join the Brotherhood of the Journeymen. Yay! I live my whole damn life on the hot seat.
I'm gonna claw those suckers out of a good draft pick.
They will always question you. Look,
Sam Darnold is undefeated, but maybe J.J. McCarthy would be more undefeated.
I'll tell you what I told Bucs legend Tom Brady. Go yourself.
Let's show them something our previous teams lacked.
Competent organization.
The action takes place in Days of Future, Not the Past, as a callback to the film Days of Future Past. And we are introduced to Geno Smith as Nightcrawler. Genosha is an island nation for mutants, but this version is ruled by Joe Flacco as Magneto, Andy Dalton as Sabretooth, and Gardner Minshew as Pyro. There is also a sign for Trevor Lawrence. Given his hope to be Jacksonville's savior as a #1 pick, hasn't panned out thus far. The Dolphin Man is a joke about the revolving door at quarterback for Miami. A hidden detail in this transition is that Aiden O'Connell subtly replaces Gardner Minshew. Take Sportsman reports on the news of the Jets firing Rob Saleh and plays in how sports media can be sometimes, generating debate topics by asking if J.J. McCarthy would somehow be better or more undefeated than Sam Darnold. Baker then takes a jab at Brady as a callback to when Baker said other players were stressed from playing with Brady, and he brought back joy to the team.
Do not give up, young Bryce.
Who is that? Where are you?
There may be a place for you yet, but you would have to leave.
Yes, please. Where are we going?
Oh, okay. You will join the ex-franchise QBs, led by I, Professor Goff.
Jared Goff is revealed to be Professor X and recruits Bryce Young.
Do you yearn for the spotlight?
Yes, spotlight now.
Do you want to cause a little scene on the sideline?
yes, please.
You suck.
Oh yeah, boo me and cheer for your precious Howie.
Hi, I'm Aaron Rodgers, and welcome to Sideline Theater Masterclass. You may know me from my recent role as guy undermining coach on sideline, celebrated with 2 wins and 1 firing. In this program, I'll teach you how to act on the sideline and get the attention you deserve.
We first start off in Dak's house, with the Cowboys getting absolutely blown out by the Lions. The scoreboard is blurred out as a nod to the Cowboys' social team, and Mike McCarthy is a puppet for Jerry Jones. There is also a binder of plays for Zeke saved for later. Nick Sirianni has a new haircut and claps back at the Eagles fans after a mediocre win against the Browns. There is a meme in the background and an emergency sign to bring his kids to the press conference to avoid criticism. Aaron Rodgers has been part of some crazy work this season already, starting with shoving Saleh in the middle of their Week 3 win against the Patriots, and then getting Saleh fired after a tough loss to the Vikings in London. He also orchestrated the Jets to trade a conditional 3rd-round pick to be reunited with Devontae Adams.
Show me a completely blank face, but still look sad? Love it. Good. Wow. Burrow, you look so empty inside.
I think I have to score 100 points for this team to win. I need more from you.
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 Perfect.
Coach, you son of a bitch.
Bo, you petulant child.
You have me all mixed up inside.
I think I love you and it scares me.
Yes, make the audience wonder what's going on between you two.
I was a 2-time Coach of the Year, but you ruined me like you ruined everything.
Lesson 1 for bench work shows Trevor Lawrence and Kyler Murray, who are despondent on the sideline because of their lackluster starts to the season. Joe Burrow is sad because despite him leading a high-powered offense, the defense has made it tough for them to win games. There is also a spot for the dejected OC, which is a nod to Nathaniel Hackett. Lesson 2 for mirroring is all about the reports from the offseason, stating how Hurts and Sirianni are not seeing eye to eye. In the audience, we see some notable alumni who are known for their sideline antics, starting with Dez Bryant, Tom Brady, Terrell Owens, Michael Irvin, and Matthew McConaughey. The audience must also use the silent count when there is a performance in progress. Lesson 3 for stage combat is all about how Bo Nix and Sean Payton had a competitive interaction on the sideline during their Week 5 win against the Raiders.
Down. Bo Nix heated. Words of advice from Drew Brees. Sean Payton is going to be very demanding with you. You have to be demanding right back. There's part of that relationship. And let me tell you, you have to have respect. You're going to have these things happen during the course of the game when you step between the white lines and you're...
Payton later says that he loves Nix as a reference to how Payton said he loved the passion that Nix had during that interaction on local radio. Lesson 4 for tapping into trauma digs into the root of the problems in Cleveland, which is Brownie the Elf. But the inside joke is that this elf represents Deshaun Watson and how he is on the worst quarterback contract in the NFL.
We also offer a special lesson on mouthing words that the internet can interpret in different ways. Okay, so here I could be saying, I am going to bake a corn fritter for this swell soul. Or, I am going to take a flamethrower to this hellhole. We also have guest lecturers.
Go.
Oh boy, I really wish I got the ball.
If you don't believe you, then I don't believe you. Those bastards, they took my ball. Give me my ball back!
And many more. Sideline Theater Masterclass. There's finally a method to the madness.
The last lesson on mouthing words with different interpretations is a good callback to when the internet was deciphering this interaction between CeeDee Lamb and Dak.
CeeDee Lamb, at the end of that, I'll let you read your own lips. That Dak doesn't react at all.
Rodgers displays an example on the MVHS, and there are signs for being a scapegoat and lessons for advanced podcast acting. You know, kind of like when Debo said that South Carolina was wide receiver U.
Who's the wide receiver U?
USC. And not South Carolina. Let me ask you, who do you think is wide receiver U?
USC, the real one, like South Carolina.
But who do you guys have? Like, who came out of South Carolina?
Who didn't?
Off my top of my head, all I can think of is you, Xavier Legette. That's it.
No Sidney Wright, no nothing, huh?
Sidney Rice, come on, bro.
What?
How old is that?
It don't matter how old it is, bro. Like,
okay, who else? That's 3.
I gotta get the list, bro. Like, I'm 6 years gone now, bro. It's not like I'm 6 years gone, so it's not like.
Diggs guest lectures the wide receivers and had to pretty much be a diva by pacing frantically on the sidelines and throwing the tablet. Then the drama class hits another level with Will Levis and the Surrender Cobra pros, who finds a new way to be a meme every day. The other classes available include Crying on Command with Dan Campbell, Throwing Helmets for the Stage, Improv 101 with Bo Nix, Pushing Yourself and Others with Max Crosby, Contract Negotiations with Hassan Reddick, Vocal Practice with Justin Tucker, Public Speaking with Jameis Winston, Acting for the Camera, Making a Scene with George Pickens, Script Memorization with Sean McVay, Philosophical Prose for Pros with Jalen Hurts, Object Work with Tom Brady, and Hair and Makeup with Nick Sirianni. The payment options include Visa Vea, MasterCard, Venmo Ali Cox, Quiddy PayPal, and written checks.
This fall, one man will change the course of his franchise using only body language.
Yeah? Nothing.
Aaron Rodgers is guy undermining coach on sideline.
Anybody need anything while we're up? Doubt it, things are going so well. So, what did I miss? Excited to see how this one ends. This is dramatic irony.
This episode is based on the 2002 horror film, The Ring, which follows an urban legend about a cursed videotape that causes whoever views it to be unalived in 1 week. Coach Shanahan is prepping a bowl of Coach's son's chips, and in the background we could see cans of Devondre Campbell soup and a sign to wash your Shanahans, only seconds before this disaster on the LG Andy Levy tray. Fast forwarding to 2024, In Brock's living room, we can see a portrait of him and Coach and a sign saying to gather in the medical tent. They watch a replay of the Super Bowl on the Roku Smith.
Dang, you look good, shorty.
No, destroy it!
Don't have to tell Fred once or twice.
What gives, Coach? It's a curse. The team that loses the Super Bowl never gets a ring. Curses aren't real. That was the Madden curse, not the... Okay, maybe that was a Super Bowl curse.
The montage shows the creepy Chiefs with Reed eating his favorite cheeseburger, Kelsey trying to rizz up Taylor Swift, and the Chiefs receiver with yet another drop.
Good protection, aired out. Valdez-Scantling drop.
Shanahan walks in with a 4th and Arrow 1 bag as a nod to the West Coast organic grocery store. This portrait of Purdy and Shanahan is a parody of American Gothic. Right as Christian McCaffrey declared that curses aren't real, he falls to his demise twice from the Madden curse and then the Super Bowl curse.
I saw it with the Falcons in 2017, and then in 2020, and then in 2024.
Maybe it's like a you problem?
Just do what Purdy does when one of us goes down and pass it to someone worse.
I did once. Hey, Nikki, you want to watch this compilation of Philly haters doubting you?
Oh, hell yeah, I'll be right there. He's chirped me, I chirp right back, brother.
So you made him like that?
No, that's just how he is.
You must destroy this infernal curse.
Bills legend Jim Kelly?
It's killed too many Super Bowl dreams. You have to defeat those that beat you in the Super Bowl to reverse the curse.
On my count.
Here he comes.
Why is your TV so small?
I'm still on my rookie contract.
Whoa, we got another takeaway. I think the curse is broken.
Andy Reid, after a bye, always has a trick up his sleeve.
There is a I Heart Tunchi billboard in the background as a reference to Super Bowl 59 being held in New Orleans. The 2017 Super Bowl features zombie Matt Ryan, and the 2020 Super Bowl features zombie Jimmy Garoppolo. Shanahan knew exactly which buttons to push with Coach Sirianni after the 2023 Super Bowl, and talks to him about a compilation of Philly haters doubting him, which leads to Sirianni crashing his car. In the infirmary, Sirianni is stuck in the ward for the easily provoked because of his thin skin.
On the Philadelphia sideline, 2 road games coming up at the Giants, at the Bengals, while the
Bills legend Jim Kelly appears and describes that the Niners must beat the Chiefs to reverse the curse. Jim Kelly is a former Bills quarterback and is notoriously known for leading the Bills to 4 consecutive Super Bowls from 1990 to 1994 and winning none of them. The Bills are the only franchise to reach a Super Bowl 4 years in a row and lose a Super Bowl 4 years in a row. Purdy jokes about his TV being small due to his rookie contract as Mr. Irrelevant. Kittle has another takeaway in a season where Mahomes has more interceptions than touchdowns thus far. As it pans away from Brock's house, we can see that his house number is 49. Reed has a cheeseburger car freshener and is revealed to have another trick up his sleeve with a copy of the VHS tape.
Super Bowl curse? Huh. Try just being a whole curse franchise.
7 days. Actually, you play Thursday, so only 4.
Sam Darnold's cursed phone call for Thursday Night Football against the Lions is a nod to how everyone who has played the Lions loses the next week. Chris Long provides a great explanation of this on his podcast, The Green Light.
I'm curious if you've heard the term Honolulu flu.
I don't know if I've heard that.
So last year we started tracking your opponents the week after they play y'all.
Okay.
And they were struggling. And so your fans caught wind of this and they called it the Honolulu flu. Y'all give people the flu.
Man, another stall drive? Guess the road to the playoffs goes through the NFC Northwoods.
I say we just wait, see what happens. I'm not doing that Seahawk. I'll run straight through it. Damn it, I have no reception anymore.
Is the NFC North always so scary?
Yeah, I hear it's mad OP now, fam.
Scary NFC teams are just a myth.
The bride moves as one.
Run!
Run? What is run? Oh God, it keeps getting worse!
This Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a real group win. Penne, you get a game chainsaw. And where's Shake Bates?
Yes, Father. Let's finish the job.
God, I love you guys.
Dak in the Cowboys car gets stopped on another stalled drive, only to see the other NFC quarterback stuck at the NFC Northwoods. Hidden in the traffic jam is Jaden Daniels' car with the license plate #HTTC5, which stands for Hail to the Commanders. They trek along the all-purpose trail where third down backs are prohibited, and Baker's cell has no reception as a reference to his top wide receiver weapons Mike Evans and Chris Godwin suffering injuries. Just as Dak is shrugging off the NFC, Dan Campbell emerges like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre with the Black and Taylor Decker to take Dak out. The saw is blurred out for obvious reasons, but also as a callback to when the Lions blew out the Cowboys on Jerry's birthday, and they blurred out the score. In the background is a sign for Bear Crossing, and as Campbell is sharing the fun of slaughtering teams, we see Jake Bates appear with a Bates Motel shirt as a nod to the psychological horror TV series.
Let's take it to the house!
I think we're gonna be fine. Oh, defensive players getting featured on Gridiron Heights? This is serious.
Bring me the head of Tua.
Oh God, he thinks all QBs are Tua? He's gonna kill us.
Can Kyler come play?
Oh, hell no.
It's a double XP card weekend.
Oh, for real, fam?
I'm Xavier McKinney, and I'm your worst nightmare.
Let's escape through the window!
As they take it to the house, there are caution signs for no forward passing and chop block. Baker is horrified at the Vikings defensive players and is in danger of passing windows closing unexpectedly. The haunted Brian Flores still wants all the smoke with Tua and now is even more scary because he thinks every quarterback is Tua. The guest book in the NFC North cabin is signed by Robert Saleh because after he was released by the Jets, he was seen coaching with his friend Matt LaFleur in Green Bay. Kyler loses his cool when he hears that it is double XP COD weekend. Xavier McKinney is a reference to Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street, and before escaping, we can see a hidden fan stating to not taunt home fans as a nod to Bears quarterback Tyreek Stevenson, who thought the Bears had won the game with 2 seconds to go. We are also informed that Gridiron Heights will be on a bye week and returning on November 12th.
No, Jaden, your window isn't open yet. There's too many of them.
We're not as scary yet, but don't sleep on us.
I got this old thing to run.
Wow!
When will you people stop being surprised by me?
Rookie of the week is mine.
I think we're safe.
All roads lead through the north, baby.
Tua. Who's there?
Tua.
Huh, I could wear this to protect myself. Or go back to sleep and hope everything's fine.
I'm trying to attack you.
I'm probably fine.
The blue medical tent captures Jaden Daniels. Sam Darnold reveals a box of face masks for the brutal non-call against the Rams on Thursday Night Football.
Right there. I mean, anytime you see a guy's head get spun back.
Gibbs and Montgomery are the creepy twins from The Shining, and Jordan Love is in a Brett Favre mask due to their similar gunslinger type of play. Gino's underrated play is still surprising them, and despite Caleb's best try, Jaden escapes with the Rookie of the Week. Tua is haunted by nightmarish voices of Brian Flores and is down bad contemplating whether he should use the Guardian cap for protection.
Welcome to your mid-season review. We're gonna have to make some cuts on who to care about. As an owner, I'm limited to what I can say other than some of you really suck. Now let's frickin' go!
Tom Brady is conducting mid-season reviews at Gridiron Heights Industries, which premiered with its pilot episode on September 13th, 2016. After his ownership of the Raiders got approved, he has some restrictions as an analyst for Fox. Notably that he is prohibited from publicly criticizing game officials and other teams. At the reception, you must make a football move at the counter, and all members must report as eligible for an appointment.
Practice facility tours are hotter than the pig on the spit. Woo-wee! Revenue is way up.
And what about your performance here?
Wait, y'all care about wins?
Washington, it says here you've been overperforming? Do I have the right chart?
I'm built different.
Okay, so the old Chargers way was to be really exciting and then lose.
So I said, flip it.
And how does that even work?
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
While meeting with Jerry, we can see the Cowboys are still popular as ever, but wins like usual, are down. The Spotify tracklist shows Landslide by the Dixie Chicks, which is a deep cut reference to when the news broke of Giselle getting pregnant from her trainer. Brady posted this to his story with an emo boy sunset photo. Washington has been overperforming with Jaden Daniels as the favorite to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. Their area to improve is a nod to when Johnny Newton jumped on a hard count against the Steelers to end the game.
And there is a jump! Washington played it!
We're slowly building rapport, aren't we, Caleb?
Yep.
Oh no, I lost my locker room again!
It says here you've been falling asleep on the job, Mr.
Anthony!
Oh no, I'm regressing.
I think you'll find we have quite the plan.
There have been complaints?
There have. Mike!
Oh, come on.
Complaint 1, you are so
Okay, think that. I was sitting there, and I think I had my locker room then?
Look, goat to goat. I've tried laying off coaches. I've tried bringing in new, old talent. Nothing seems to work. But I can promise you this. I am going to find the person responsible for this mess.
Come on, Eberflus, retrace your steps. Locker room!
I'm not supposed to say this, but you've done such an incredible job in such a short period of time. That means a lot, especially coming from you.
Mr. Brady, you just about done?
In a minute!
Anthony Richardson's been sleeping on the job as a dig to when he took himself out of the game for being tired against the Texans in Week 8. The 49ers' ultimate plan is to bring back CMC. Derek Carr's questionable throw to Chris Olave has opened up a floodgate of complaints, starting with Michael Thomas's rant on Twitter. The bathroom is out of order because before interim head coach Darren Rizzi's first win, he admitted to clogging the toilet.
You know, man, I'm a pretty open guy, so this is how my day started. I get down here to the stadium, I get down here to Superdome, I go in the head coach's locker room, which, you know, I've never used before, right? So here I am early in the morning, I go to the bathroom, and this is how my day started. I clogged the toilet. And I'm like, this is going to be a crappy day, pun intended.
Rodgers inserts himself like he is a pure GOAT with Brady and explains that he hasn't found success bringing Devontae to New York like Brady has bringing Gronk to Tampa Bay. Brady then begins stroking his ego during his midseason review, which is questionable for his start as an analyst. Eberflus is stuck trying to find out how he lost the locker room when he should probably be focused on trying to keep his job as he is on the hot seat after Shane Waldron just got fired. Right when it is time for the review of the Patriots, Brady delays it by screaming, "In a minute!"
You can't even spell Browns without a W. We also can't spell Cleveland without the L. Then I'm the QB, which is also letters, so what was the question?
I didn't ask one.
Jameis's review starts off in a tangent similar to his catchy motivational pregame speeches.
I want to thank you all for coming to this meeting of the 5-boy team families. And it means so much to me and my consigliere, Mr. Henry.
Consigliere means I run. But only Gino's boys took care of business this weekend.
Relax, Gino. Nobody's worried about the Seahawks. See, there's a hierarchy to this family, but the Red Boy teams have disrupted that.
The NFC is my turf.
Oh, I've done more contracts than everybody in this room. Nobody's walking into the dirty and taking over my trap. You feel me, dog?
Are we sure we're okay with them talking like that?
I'm a good earner.
Are the rumors of a Redbird Alliance true?
Nah, fam, I don't play co-op.
Retake the boy team oath, or we could do things like the Cat family.
This episode is an overall reference to The Godfather, with the Ravens leading as the boss of the Bird team families. Derrick Henry is the consigliere, which is a word popularized by The Godfather for the advisor or counselor to the mafia boss. There is a notice in the back stating that they are not responsible for lost or missing field goals, as a reference to Justin Tucker's decline ever since Travis Kelce threw his kicking tee prior to the 2024 AFC Championship, and they are all drinking Josh Johnson wine. Seahawks took care of business by beating the 49ers in Week 11. Kirk Cochain is being questioned for his pregame slang.
Yeah, we grind, we smack. We fight, no cap. We fight, no cap. We walk in your trap, take over your trap. We walk in your trap, take over your trap. We grind, we smack. We grind, we smack. We fight, no cap. We fight, no cap. We walk in your trap, take over your trap. We walk in your trap, take over your trap. We walk in your trap, take over your trap. We walk in your trap, take over your trap.
And Kyler denies a Redbird alliance with the Falcons because he doesn't play co-op.
Business has been a little bumpy, so we're short on the Zach stack.
Boys, can you help our friend find his cut?
Oh no, I'm getting clear. Do you reject the Red Boy Alliance in all its forms?
I do.
Ah, Manon, look at that Maserati. Oh, it's Mark!
The
Redbird Alliance since its regards. Do you promise not to migrate without the flock?
I do. As we pan to the cat families, the Bengals Diner features free Drew samples, a Zach snack bar, frosted tips, and a broken Evan McFlurry machine. You will ring the Von bell for service, and they accept all forms of chase. And the Lions come to collect their cut, as Zach Taylor gets Zach whacked. As they reject the Redbird Alliance, there is a hilarious joke with Kirk kneeling and being the same height as Kyler standing up. The jet scene is a reference to The Sopranos featuring Don Rogers, stating Maron as he sees Maserati Marv come booming in to run over the Jets. Maron is an exclamation popularized in The Sopranos, meaning, damn it. The Jets special is absolutely nothing, and they are all out of Genoa salami, but they are selling Tyrod Taylor ham.
What the Intercepted! And vow not to make unauthorized Boyd calls.
I do.
Hello? Hello?
Yo, I got your number, fam.
What do you people want from me?
Do you respect the pecking order?
I do.
Guys, I just got back on my feet.
Just business, little guy.
And recognize the Ravens as the leader of the flock and agree to kiss the ring.
We would be honored.
If you actually had one, fam.
To the dismay of Lamar, the Redbird Alliance is still well alive and wants all the smoke, especially since Lamar doesn't have a ring. Baker and the Bucks are fishing in the Boomer schooner as a nod to his time at Oklahoma. They are also in contact with Shanahan outside the 49ers' house. The pecking order shifts in light of Kirk's recent play, with Michael Penix Jr. taking over the helm. Kyler and Bijan take care of business with Bryce Young with their Tepper Enterprises boxes.
Oh, let me tell you something, Tay. Nowadays, everybody's got to do social media and TV and podcasts and talk about the problems. Capiche? What happened to the strong, silent types who just play football and won games? Whatever happened to them?
I don't know, boss. I don't know.
The post-credit scene about strong, silent types is another reference to The Sopranos when Tony Soprano expresses frustration with the modern world during therapy.
Let me tell you something. Nowadays, everybody's got to go to shrinks and counselors and go on Sally Jesse Raphael and talk about their problems. Whatever happened to Gary Cooper, the strong, silent type? That was an American. He wasn't in touch with his feelings. He just did what he had to do. See, what they didn't know was once they got Gary Cooper in touch with his feelings, that they wouldn't be able to shut him up.
This video is sponsored by Geology Skincare. As sports fans, we put a lot of focus on our physical health, whether that's playing basketball, football, or just staying active. But one area we often overlook is our skin health. That's where Geology comes in. They sent me some of their skincare products to try out, and honestly, I was impressed with how simple their routine is. Just like you wouldn't skip a workout, you shouldn't skip taking care of your skin. Geology makes it easy with personalized skincare products for men. It takes no more than a couple of minutes in the morning and evening to use these products and leave your skin feeling healthy and refreshed. Use the link in the description or click right here to get your skincare products and start your routine today.
My name is Joshua Patrick Allen, leader of the army of the AFC East, and I will have my MVP in this life or the next.
Hopefully this life.
Welcome to the MVP race!
Coach, they're not gonna let you pull.
They'll let you do this alone, Jared. All I think about is this team. Because you men are my Roman Empire.
You are relieved, Squire.
Or maybe a running back could?
You are relieved, Squire.
This episode is based on the Gladiator film series with its sequel recently premiering in theaters on November 22nd, 2024. The episode takes place in Caesars Coliseum, which is a double entendre because Super Bowl 59 is being held at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, and Caesar is for the title of Roman Emperor that followed from Roman dictator Julius Caesar. There are several ads that are slightly modified within the Gridiron Heights Roman Empire, starting with Aqueduct, Zip Conscriptor, Hands-Free Slip-Ins, and Blue Toga. Each MVP candidate is racing in the chariot attached to their team mascot. Dan Campbell's coaching and culture has propelled the Lions into their most successful season, making all of the players and staff his Roman Empire. Hurts takes over for Saquon in the race, similar to how he siphons away potential touchdowns from Saquon when they get to the 1-yard line.
Shall we commence?
Let the race begin!
That's what these were for. Who dey? Don't eat the fans!
Think you're hot stuff because now you're the fun team with the goofy coach?
Yeah, actually.
Release the spoilers.
Time for a crash course.
We're on cruise control, fam.
Overheating. Get Trey Big Bright to drive you since you love him so much.
Is it already a two-man race?
Hey, I decide when I spin out.
Time for me to enter the race. Great Kelsies, stop doing commercials.
Grapes, the perfect snack to feed your emperor.
Hope the rookie race is more exciting.
A hidden reference within the Emperor's Club is that Gridiron Heights will be on another bye week and returning on December 10th. There is also a subtle nod to the Offensive Player of the Year race. Zach Taylor does not properly assemble the supplies to tame the Bengal, so it attacks the fans and even Joe Burrow's MVP chances. Baker Mayfield has been released as a spoiler for the Lions and Eagles, and this is because the Bucs have beaten both teams in the regular season. He is also entertaining the crowd with this Tommy DeVito gesture. Kyler's Chariot is powered by Maserati Marv, but it overheats because he didn't feed him enough targets in comparison to Trey McBride. Right as Mahomes decides to enter the MVP race, the Kelseys are entrenched in media commercials due to their rising fame. Travis, Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, and Justin Jefferson even started a Roman Empire Pepsi commercial featuring Megan Thee Stallion.
I really gotta stop thinking about the Roman Empire.
Are you ready?
Silence! Is he in this age group?
Are you not entertained? It's like a Super Bowl parade for Pastor!
Remember to do that in the postseason.
Wait, is that Russ practicing? Man, you don't belong here.
If I wanted to hear a naysayer, I'd buy a damn horse.
Russ, get out of my way.
I'm in the lead.
Not for long.
Man, Houday, man!
I will win MVP.
In the rookie race, the contenders seem pretty fresh when it comes to the NFL, except for 24-year-old Bo Nix, with 5 college football seasons under his belt. He delivers the popular line from Maximus Decremus Meridi. Allen crashes out Mahomes as the Bills have given the Chiefs its only loss this season, but Allen knows this all too well because he will have to really be Mahomes in the playoffs. Mike Tomlin is in the 500 level suite, spewing another Tomlinism to get in the way of Lamar Jackson and the Ravens.
Sick of going to the well for your water? Introducing Aqueducts.
Coming out of Caesar's Sportsbook. It's only one book, but if Caesar isn't using it, it's all yours.
When I need to rehydrate, I reach for one thing. Room temperature breakfast wine. Are you a commissioner trying to find more weeks to squeeze in football games?
Try the Julian calendar, now with 2 extra months.
The Kelseys do ad reads for several different products and services, but hilariously, they reference the Julian calendar and joke about Roger Goodell pushing for an 18-week regular season with 2 bye weeks.
The Week 1 playoff picture. The future is bright.
Niners, get out of the photo. Are there any of you left?
The Lions are beat up too. Why do they get to stay?
Because we lead the league in heart, Kyle.
Hey, why is the camera facing you guys?
Sorry, every third photo in the yearbook has to be a Kelsey ad.
Introducing Dude Paste. Finally, toothpaste for men.
From the Week 1 to the Week 15 playoff picture, there have been many changes to the projected playoff teams. In Week 1, we have the Lions, Niners, Eagles, Falcons, Packers, and Cowboys. For the AFC, we have the Chiefs, Bills, Bengals, Texans, and Jets. Fast forwarding to Week 15, we have a jacked Dan Campbell with aura and testosterone, a broken and battered Kyle Shanahan, the Eagles, Vikings, Commanders, and Packers. For the AFC, we have the Chiefs, Bills, Jim and John Harbaugh with the Chargers and Ravens, the Texans, and Broncos. The Niners are forced to leave the picture because of their injury-riddled struggles this season. There is a recurring joke with the Kelseys running several brand deal ad reads. Travis Kelce directing this playoff picture could be a nod to his dabbling in the entertainment industry. He was the producer of My Dear Friend Zoe and is expected to cameo in Happy Gilmore 2.
Okay, I think the AFC is more or less set.
They said it's set.
Where's George Pickens? Is he still taking his club photos?
George, can you scooch over a little? Malik is covering you.
Man, nobody can cover me.
George, no!
Aziz, this isn't the band photo, it's the band photo.
Technically, I'm Mike MacDonald.
Don't ruin this for us.
Anthony Richardson still has his baby voice, and Bo Nix little bros him with his deep voice because of him being a 24-year-old rookie. Before the yearbook page flips to the drama club, there is a page for superlatives. Mahomes is most likely to succeed, Gibbs and Montgomery or Sonic and Knuckles are cutest couple.
Guys, enough with this Sonic and Knuckles stuff. Ja, stop leaving your rings all over the place. It's a facility hazard. Demo, stop smashing everything that you touch. You got any idea how much a blocking sled costs? And if y'all keep talking about Dr. Robotnik in film room, I'm gonna lose it. Guys, do you even hear me? Sonic and Knuckles. Come on, I need you on Thanksgiving.
Another Sonic and Knuckles dream? Hell yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is most likely to get someone fired. Saquon Barkley is the one that got away. Jerry Jones is class clown, and Dan Campbell is most caffeinated. The Drama Club features a quote from Malik Neighbors stating to "Please fix this dumpster fire," as a reference to the fan who paid for a flying message at MetLife Stadium before their game against the Saints. But Neighbors was sure to state that he did not pay for the plane. The wide receivers, Aaron Rodgers and Jerry Jones, star in the Drama Club because there are no small parts because they simply wouldn't take them. When Deontay Johnson tells Pickens to slide over, he crashes out because nobody can cover him. Within Gridiron Heights, Roger Goodell is simultaneously the school principal, disciplinarian, school nurse, and guidance counselor. The band camp has Aziz Al-Shair, but he really should be in the band photo for his dirty hit against Trevor Lawrence.
Rolling to his left, looking downfield. Trevor's looking. He wants to run it to midfield. Slides it. Oh, he got drilled. What in the world? He absolutely got drilled, and there's a melee, and I don't blame him.
The Mike Mick Club features Mike McDaniel, Mike McCarthy, and Mike MacDonald. McCarthy is also still Jerry's puppet.
Justin, you're too far to the left.
How about now?
Bro, now you're wide right. Maybe this isn't the right photo for you?
Can I kick it with you guys?
We don't do that anymore.
Yo, Hardballs, are you doing the Step Brothers bit on purpose?
What's that? I've never seen a movie.
Where'd Jordan Love go? The guy's all over the place.
Pig. Say cheesehead. Haha. Okay, I'm done with pigs.
Yo, sophomore, can you quit slumping? Are we still doing the Wicked theme?
It's me, Kirk. You're embarrassing me in front of my new friends. Change. Who the f*** is that green dude?
We need someone from the NFC West.
Out of the way, little guy.
Okay, say playoff picture.
Playoff picture.
This is your moment, Kirk. You belong in the playoff picture. You're gonna be popular. You're gonna be popular. You're gonna be...
Break a leg, Kirk.
Michael, it's not your turn yet!
Travis is using the Kodak Prescott and banishes Justin Tucker to the Burnout Kickers because of his kicking woes ever since he messed with his kicking tee in the AFC Championship. There is no Cody parking in the Burnout Kickers because it will cause a doink or maybe a double doink. The Harbaugh brothers are running the classic Step Brothers movie poster. Jordan Love is all over the place because of his gunslinger mentality and sometimes erratic play with interceptions before later rejoining the picture. CJ Stroud is having a sophomore slump. Kirk Cousins is donning the Wicked theme as Elphaba, but is embarrassing Justin Jefferson in front of Darnold. Baker and the Bucks then subtly slide into the playoff picture. Kyler, Geno, and Puka then arrive to represent the tight NFC West race. Kirk is in the makeup room prepping himself for his Wicked musical debut by singing the hit song Popular before being interrupted by an early appearance of Michael Penix Jr.
After months of suspicious losses, the aggrieved parties have joined together against a common enemy. This is the people versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Dun dun!
Your Honor, there is concern the media's on their side.
Well, they do have stars.
Nah, I mean, they're literally defended by Chris Collinsworth.
Wow! Look at that no-look poor. I tell ya, this kid's special.
The plaintiffs are notable players and coaches of teams that the Chiefs have beaten this season. You know, those games that seemingly came down to one possession in the fourth quarter. In the Gridiron Heights court, the law is the law until 75% of owners decide otherwise, which is a reference to a new rule or a rule change requiring 75% of the owner's support. Behind the defendants are the refs, who have had full-blown support of the Patriots until 2019 and now have shifted to the Chiefs. Kyle Shanahan is bruised and battered because of all the injuries that the 49ers have endured this season. Chris Collinsworth represents the Chiefs and comes in with the ultimate glaze of Patrick Mahomes. Collinsworth's glazing has been a joke now for years, especially with the Bill Simmons podcast.
You've done about 20 Patrick Mahomes games. For once, I'm not going to ask you about Patrick Mahomes. I want to know about the part of the Chiefs that's got us all excited. Their defense has been terrific.
There'll be people excited I'm not going to mention Patrick Mahomes. Now, you've been reading my Twitter, I think. That was a heck of a play by Mahomes right there.
Plaintiff's call, Mr. Justin Herbert.
Game was ours, bro. But it doinked him. I don't understand that.
You blame the Chiefs, but Mr. Likely, what is this white substance by your foot?
I've never seen that before.
Likely's story.
Sup, player?
We were in field goal range. The game was ours to win.
But we didn't, did we?
It was my fault. I fumbled the snap. I did it.
I moved a strike.
Overruled. Not what that means.
Justin Herbert testifies about their close loss to the Chiefs, which ended with a doinked-in field goal. Collingsworth points to the opening game of the season with exhibit number 80, where the Ravens' late touchdown drive was ruled out of bounds. He might have likely gotten away with it, though, if he wore white cleats. Aiden O'Connell shakes Max Crosby's fist bump as a joke about the Raiders' communication problems this season. Those problems were a reason why the Raiders fumbled the ball when they were in great position to beat the Chiefs. Crosby then takes his frustration out on Mahomes, similar to his headbutt, before being stopped by the ref.
Plaintiff's call, the literal devil to the stand. Now, Mr. the Devil, did you or did you not make a deal with the Chiefs?
I ain't never seen these guys in my life.
Dismissed.
Thanks for the Eras tickets, Travis. My daughter loved it. Mike, still on for dinner later?
I'll take it from here, Chris. Folks, think back not so long ago. Remember when I was fun? Is it possible you hate us because you ain't us?
Whoa. How did we miss that?
Objection! The Chiefs.
You can't handle the Chiefs!
Order! The jury finds the Chiefs guilty. After further review, that call is overturned. Chiefs win!
And with a high ankle sprain. That's what makes Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, I hated to do it to my own team, but did you see how mad I made Yankees fans last week? So I say to UNC, sure, I can get you Belichick. The guy owes me several favors. Sorry, it's fantasy playoffs, so I've been super slammed making sure Cooper Kupp had a bad week. Jerry Jones and I used to be tight, but I had to cut him out of my life.
The devil behind all the Chiefs' black magic is called to the stand. Wait, not
Taylor Swift.
Satan's tail and trident have arrowheads, but Satan also got Eras Tour tickets from Travis and made another deal with the Steelers. Mahomes channels his inner James Franco and Jack Nicholson for his closing statement, stating that fans and opponents hate them because they ain't them, and that they simply can't handle the Chiefs. The jury decision gets conveniently overturned, drawing a parallel to the close wins that the Chiefs have had all this season, along with a dose of Chris Collingsworth glaze and a reference to Patrick's high ankle sprain. The devil returns, admitting his work with the World Series, Bill Belichick, Cooper Kupp, and Jerry Jones, who ended up being too toxic for even the devil.
Every Hooper down in Hoopville liked Christmas a lot, but the football players up in Gridiron Heights, well, they did not. For they knew that the ballers, upon ratings, they'd feast, with many stars from the west and 1 star from the east.
Let's steal Christmas,
Lamar did say.
We can't do that,
replied Stroud.
It's on a Wednesday.
But Tomlin did scheme.
TJ, get us a sack. This Christmas, you see, football is on the attack. So we will sneak in and get all our tricks in. And if we get caught, we will send out George Pickens.
The overall episode is a parody based on How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The Hoopers in Hoopville have a lifetime shoe deal, holiday pick swap, max contract, and future picks underneath the Christmas tree. While up in Gridiron Heights, they are standing on Kingsbury's Cliff. The 5 courses for dinner are a reference to the 5 NBA Christmas matchups, and Jason Tatum is the lone star in the East and is dreaming for a Derek White Christmas. TJ Watt's sack is for quarterback use only, and Tomlin plans to have George Pickens ready to crash out if they get caught by Draymond.
Who is your favorite non-basketball athlete?
Usain Bolt. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to go with George Pickens.
Throws the deep ball. Pickens is not there. Washington is intercepted by Jeremy Chin.
So Reed scripted a plan. He knew what he was doing. He first sent in Travis in case Taylor was viewing. Collins took a haul in, Mixon took the fixins, a proud Stroud said.
Finally, our offense is clicking.
They packed up Ant's dog, who never did growl. You thought that was bad, Lamar stole AD's brow. He then cleaned out both brothers who splash, while Lamar even took their last can of hoop cash.
I'm sorry, they're getting paid how much?
Then Lamar heard a door, and then heard a cry. It was little Bronny who hooped, who asked,
Santa Claus, why?
Why, my sweet Nebotat?
The fake Santy fibs.
I'm practicing late by order of Coach Tibbs.
Andy Reid's play call sheet points to Gridiron Heights being on a bye week for New Year's Eve and returning on January 7th. Hoopville is protected by the ring chaser security, and as Travis sneaks into the NBA, he throws up the hard hands as a nod to Taylor Swift. In the Knicks section, there is a Villanova banner, Beware of Cat sign, and 2 championship trophies from the 1970s behind a live, laugh, bing bang. As CJ Stroud and the Texans offense is clicking, the narrator states that Mixon took the fixins, which is Texan slang for food, such as garnishes and side dishes. In the Timberwolves section, there is Cole Anthony, which could reference Cat getting Cole for Christmas, and Cole Anthony from the Magic. There is also a sign to remember the reason for the regular season. Lamar steals AD's brow at night, where he is using his bubble ring as a nightlight. He also steals the Mavs mascot Champ, and a mouthpiece from Captain Clay and Chef Curry. Lastly, while stealing their cash, he realizes how rich some of these NBA contracts are. Lamar then awakes young Nepo top Bronny and fibs that he was practicing late under Coach Tibbs' instruction.
So the Gridiron Gang escaped back to the Heights, eager to see the Ballers react to their night. The Hoopers emerged, saw their Christmas was copped, but they didn't cry. They simply said,
"Ball up top."
Maybe Christmas transcends all the scheming. Maybe Christmas could be for all in the age of streaming. Then the footballers' hearts, previously 2 sizes too small, grew larger to accommodate both kinds of ball.
Where's you took my dog?
Ball up top is a joke used to describe how someone handles a difficult situation with a calm demeanor. With Christmas falling to the age of streaming, Stroud hands Jokic a horse rocker, Kelsey hands Wemby a Lord of No Rings book, and Lamar gives AD his brow back. There is a candy cane violation at the joint NBA-NFL Christmas dinner.
A goat for LJ.
Oh, must be mine.
I think it's for me. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of anime lately.
As LeBron and Lamar see a GOAT gift for LJ, they duel like an anime, with RDC LeBron versus Lamar Jujutsu Kaisen. And this sets up the ultimate crossover between Gridiron Heights and Hero Ball.
More ketchup. Has Burrow been taken care of? It is done.
Men, follow me. Attack!
Bro, who are you talking to?
Look at them! Preparing in vain for the playoff battle.
And you're sure every team in the playoffs has a winning record?
Yes.
May God have mercy on us all.
This episode is a parody of Game of Thrones, with every playoff team vying for the Iron Throne. Patrick Mahomes is the reigning king of the 7 kingdoms, being fed grapes and his all-time favorite condiment, ketchup. Carson Wentz's top hats are not allowed in the Chiefs' kingdom, especially after that stinker he put up against the Broncos. Andy Reid put the fix in to take care of Burrow and the Bengals. In the background, we can see the towering castles of Westeros. And fun fact that the real King's Landing in Dubrovnik, Croatia, has a basketball court along the city wall. In the AFC West wing, Mahomes is in awe seeing the Chargers and Broncos preparing for the playoff battle. Surprisingly, the AFC West is tied for the most teams in the playoffs. As the Packers are preparing their cheese axes, Jordan Love is disappointed to hear that every team in the playoffs has a winning record. This is because the Packers haven't really beaten teams with winning records, despite Jordan Love being a Toyotathon merchant.
Are you familiar with the Jordan Love Toyotathon theory? It has been pointed out, I don't know where it started, maybe TikTok or something, that last year, before and after Toyotathon, Jordan Love turned into a different quarterback.
Hopelessly chasing the one ring to rule them all. A flock to the north with everything to prove.
Just pretend it's the regular season. Just pretend it's the regular season. Just pretend it's
decorated general trying to lead the charge out west.
Choose your weapon, men.
Coach, these are all shovels.
We win this thing in the trenches. Now charge!
Old faces trying to recapture past glory.
Sorry, this whole thing takes a while to get going now.
The grind never stops for Baker Mayfield, who poses as Bucko Bruce, who was the original logo for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bucko Bruce was actually inspired by actor Errol Flynn in the Adventures of Robin Hood film. Lamar and his flock of Ravens are closer to the Super Bowl than many critics seem to believe, with his alter ego Big Truss looking to beat Big Russ Wilson, but he still catches a stray for his decline in play in the postseason. Jim Harbaugh leads his team with shovels to dig in the trenches and uses his clever wordplay. Matt Stafford looks to bring another Super Bowl to LA's pasture, but due to the growing wildfires in Los Angeles, the NFL has moved the Vikings-Rams wildcard matchup to Arizona. The smoke from the fires has also affected the Chargers who practice near LAX airport. My heart goes out with abundant prayers to all those who have been affected by this natural disaster. Here is more information and resources for ways that you can help.
Crazy new ones.
Easy, Thunder. Just getting in was the win.
It's not a meltdown if you were never hot. Lock the gates! Shouldn't we go on the offensive? Oh, now you want to?
They sing a prodigy rises in the east.
Jaden, what's our battle plan? Jaden?
Jaden prefers to wait until the last 30 seconds of battle.
And he does the craziest thing you've ever seen.
They've never done it without our secret weapon. Ain't that right, Donald?
E-A-G-E-L. The Prince of Buffalo will not fold. And winter is assuredly coming. Let the games begin.
We don't get to play this week? Oh, this is bull.
Bo Nix makes a surprising playoff debut with his deep voice and the Broncos mascot, Thunder. There is also a caution sign to not mention Bills Mafia to the horses. The Texans lock up their gates and prepare for their world-famous Saturday afternoon playoff game. In fact, in their entire team history, they have made the wildcard round 8 times, and the NFL has scheduled them for the 4:30 p.m. slot every time. Jaden Daniels waits until crunch time to deliver a classic game-ending play. Hurts and AJ Brown are infighting, which started with AJ complaining about the passing attack, and we are entertained with a Big Dom chanting, E-A-G-E-L. All jokes aside, this reminds me of Hodor. The Prince of Buffalo is cast as Jon Snow, or the prince who was promised to deliver Buffalo its first Super Bowl. And in the NFC North, winter is coming, with Dan Campbell furious that they can't play.
Where am I?
It's the playoffs, silly!
What are playoffs?
Welcome to the wildcard games! Remember that game from childhood you loved? We made it scary!
That's Mahomes, right?
No one else sounds like that.
Yeah.
Gotta use the modulator.
This episode is a parody of the hit Netflix show Squid Games, with every playoff team represented by a player in their signature tracksuit. Sam Darnold wakes up in a trance like he was having nightmares about seeing ghosts because he's never been in the playoffs. He's also sleeping in the bed of JJ McCarthy with a 500 thread snap count. Patrick Mahomes is very clearly the organizer of the games, otherwise known as the frontman, with his Kermit the Frog voice. He is also working alongside Dan Campbell as the only playoff teams with the bye week.
In this game, you have 2 minutes to find pay dirt.
2 whole minutes?
Omaha, set, Blue 80, hut.
Move those chains!
Oh, yeah, ain't spot out there, stone on the wheel line.
Maybe we don't run across that and just pass instead?
I think you should run it.
You got this.
Ah, yes!
Oh, y'all are trying to get me to fight someone.
Begin. Rock, paper, scissors, audible.
Okay, let's really overthink and draw out this simple game. They think we
So, what were we thinking for dinner after?
Hit the target to advance. No, you need to hit the little target.
The Squid Games are a metaphor for the harsh realities of capitalism. The poor and marginalized are forced to engage in desperate measures to survive against a system that benefits the wealthy elite at their expense. Every Korean childhood game from the show has been parodied into NFL-style games. First, we have red light, green light, paralleling the 2-minute drill, and the entire episode is also only 2 minutes. The childhood doll is Peyton Manning singing his classic cadence. On the goalpost, there is a hidden etching saying that Commanders kicker Zane Gonzalez was here. Tug of War is likened to moving the chains as Ladd McConkey faces off against Laramie Tunsil. The Dirty Bubble pans over the screen to Ladd, similar to how the Dirty Bubble captured Coach Harbaugh, leading to the Chargers' downfall.
But speaking of clean, that's dirty. Is that Dirty Bubble?
Dirty Bubble! Oh, no!
He's up.
Goodness.
He's up to no good.
Whoa.
Look out, Coach Harbaugh!
Watch out, Harbaugh!
He's enveloping Harbaugh!
Oh,
He's
look
Harbaugh!
He got to be careful.
Jim, come back!
Dirty Bubble.
Look,
Because of the Scottish slang term lad, McConkey adopts the Scottish voice and all of their mannerisms. While joking with Tunstall, Lad mentions that he could have 10 stones on him. The stones here are a measure of weight in Scotland, with 1 stone weighing about 14 pounds. Glass stepping stones corresponds to Gridiron Heights, and after the virality of Squid Games, Mr. Beast released his own version on YouTube, marking his most popular video ever. This venture led him to making another recreation with Beast Games on Prime. The danger sign states that the football must not break the pane, and AJ Brown is reading his book, Inner Excellence by Jim Murphy, which saw a 53 million% increase in sales to become the #1 bestseller book on Amazon. Sugar Honeycombs, or Dalgona, is parodied into Trace the Image on the Microsoft Surface tablet. Many quarterbacks have taken their tension out on these tablets after a turnover, and George Pickens crashes out when he gets the equivalent of the umbrella for his image. Rock, Paper, Scissors Audible draws upon the Rock, Paper, Scissors -1 game played in Season 2. Sean Playton's play call sheet consists of nothing but checkdowns and trick plays. They also reference the State Farm Bundle Rooski commercial with Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. Check it out.
The old Fumble Rooski. Or you can bundle home and auto and save money. The old Bundle Rooski.
Ooh, that's a better play.
Plus, it's more fun to say. Bundle Rooski.
Yeah.
Bundle Rooski, Bundle Rooski, Bundle Rooski, Bundle Rooski doo. Try it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say that.
Bundle and save with the personal price plan.
He can, though.
Well, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The throwing relay is the equivalent of the 6-legged pentathlon game, but Darnold just keeps targeting Justin Jefferson as his security blanket.
Omaha, set, Blue 80, hut, hi.
I'll just scramble.
Player number 6 is eliminated.
Wait, no.
Oh dear, it's gotten real bad for Lad.
Okay, I'll take it from here.
Okay, let me try that.
Aha! Get your hands off me!
We've got fighter.
We got him. He has to concede.
Coach, he's overpowering us.
Kill!
I'm sorry, you have been eliminated.
It's fine, I've been dead before.
R.I.P. to some real ones. We fall because we love ball.
Too many dangerous threats left. It's time to go undercover and join the game ourselves!
Oh, hell yeah.
Coach, wait!
Commanders, let's leave this on a frustrating cliffhanger.
As Lad and the Chargers are eliminated, the set emits Nickelodeon Slime as a nod to Nickelodeon's slime-filled telecast of the Chargers vs. Texans game. Right as Saquon is about to finish Gridiron Heights, Jalen Hurts vultures the spotlight away like he does with the tush push. Even though Josh Allen has 2 rocks and Sean Payton tries to kill the current play, the Bills still win the matchup. This is a callback to Season 2, Episode 1 of Squid Games, where Kim sacrifices himself for his friend, even though he has 2 rocks and has essentially lost the game. The episode ends with a familiar twist, with Mahomes and Campbell joining the games for the divisional round, but on a frustrating cliffhanger like Season 2.
Are you tired of the hustle and bustle of playoff football?
Wish you can trade in those pads for a paddle board?
Do you ever want to just get away?
Like from your team?
Then come to Cancun!
When there's nowhere else to check down, it's time to check in.
As the coach of a young quarterback, the Kids Club is a game changer.
I love playing time.
Coach, they said they didn't have any rooms under my name?
In Cancun, there are terrible pool towels, no wide receivers on lifeguard duty, especially for Jordan Love and Justin Herbert, and on the water slide, quarterbacks must slide with their feet first. The Broncos Hotel is Cortland by Marriott, and Sean Payton, unfortunately, cannot use his checkdowns. The Viking section is a kids club for JJ McCarthy, who is to be chaperoned by a veteran quarterback at all times. Just a couple weeks ago, we thought that Sam Darnold might be worth the big contract extension, similar to Jordan Love or Trevor Lawrence, but now he can't even get a hotel room under his own name.
You see, on a jet ski, no one can tell if you're crying. This year was supposed to be different.
Jordan, we'd get further if you could just be steady.
It's a place where you don't gotta have any reservations about not having a reservation.
Mr. Coach Tomlin, we've been expecting you.
Will you remove the riffraff?
Hi, I'm Joel Embiid, and Cancun welcomes all athletes. Isn't that right, Aaron Judge?
I told you I didn't want to do this commercial.
Is it still unhappy hour?
Always, sir.
Jaden
Daniels.
As Herbert is jet skiing, in the background there is a sign to beware of sharks. In the restaurant as they wait to be seated, the special is a personal foul and Cornish game day hen. They've especially been waiting for Coach Tomlin in Cancun, who wants to remove the riffraff, or in other words, Russell Wilson and George Pickens. Cancun doesn't discriminate, with the annual NBA stars such as Joel Embiid, LeBron, and Steph, and the annual playoff drop in Aaron Judge.
With a heating up Judge, who settles under this ball, but then drops it. Can Hernandez get to the bag before the throw? He does!
But the Cabana policy requires gratuity for teams of 5 or more. After losing to Jaden Daniels, Baker and Jared Goff drink their troubles away at Unhappy Hour with Goldschlager, Trey Hendrickson Gin, Don Julio Jones, Basil Hayden Hurst, and Jaeger Ray Lewis.
Ah, yes, Mr. Stroud. This is a late check-in. We had you booked for last week.
Honestly, me too.
After the things the Eagles fans were saying at the stadium, yeah, I need a vacation.
It's nice to just unplug and not worry about what people are saying.
Cancun, it's like a reward, even when you don't deserve one.
At the reception, CJ Stroud realizes he arrived 1 week later than everyone thought, and linemen must check in as eligible guests. Just as Lamar is starting to unwind and not worry about what people are saying, paid flying messages spawn stating, "Bring back Flacco," "What the flock, Lamar?" "Lamar is an MVP merchant," "Ravens choked," and last but not least, "Catch the ball, Mark." The Cancun credits have several disclaimers about lost or stolen playoff games, complimentary Cabana upgrades, unhappy hour specials are subject to change without a 2-minute warning, and sadly that Gridiron Heights will be taking next week off and returning with a season finale Super Bowl special.
We're here in Arrowhead where the Chiefs take on the Buffalo Bills. Man, these teams are good. What a game. Fans are calling it the greatest match of all time. A legend of. A head-to-head only God himself could have conceived. Thank God the Ravens aren't here.
Turn it off!
Gridiron Heights deserves better. You can't keep doing this.
I barely have to do anything anymore.
Finish him.
What?
You know, statistically, they actually get fewer calls.
But that doesn't feel true.
Don't worry, buddy. I gotcha.
Josh Allen has fallen.
Only one team remains in the NFC. I've just received word.
Oh, so you can receive?
Who's our last hope to stop the three-peat?
God help us all.
The Chiefs are in full control of Gridiron Heights with this billboard which likens Mahomes to Jesus as part of the He Gets Us campaign. The clock is stuck at 3:33, which is a clever dig at the Bills, who had 3 minutes and 33 seconds left to tie or win the AFC Championship. The Chiefs' social team then cut all of their post-game pressers to that exact time. The Chiefs statistically getting fewer calls is something that doesn't really feel true, but you know what they say, facts over feelings. As the refs finish off Josh Allen, Dalton Kincaid completely misses the catch. The cell tower even has a caution sign to beware of Spags' corner blitz. Mark Andrews then said, "Hold my beer." The AFC quarterbacks are down bad because they know their last hope resides in Philly.
Yo, scumbag, watch when you're scrambling.
Let me do whatever I want. Go Birds.
Yeah, go Birds.
Hello, callers. Another lovely day in the Philadelphia section of Gridiron Heights. Hey, long time, first time. Where do you get off calling this a lovely day?
So relaxing. What the?
Chiefs attacking. Must play hurt.
Use all art inspiration.
We've now secured the Big Easy.
The Big Easy?
That's what I call the playoffs.
Sirianni is driving with his Philly cheesesteak air freshener as he fights with Jalen Hurts once again. After the Chiefs attack and hidden in the scrum is an etching for
ELGSES Eagles!
as a hilarious callback to when the Philly mayor thought she cooked. In New Orleans, the Caesars Superdome is decked out in a friendship bracelet to parallel the Chiefs' three-peat with Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. Hidden in the stadium is a reference to the Technodrome from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Look, there's something up ahead.
The Technodrome. We found it.
I keep forgetting how humongous it is.
Okay, so how do we get inside?
Chris Jones is still crying, even when he is sitting tight in the control room with the Skycam.
Slow-mo walk.
Yo, AJ, I'm putting together a ragtag team of unlikely blue-collar types. You in?
Buy it. Another slow-mo wall.
They'll never just let you have him.
I have to try. Yo, Joe Shane, can we get Saquon Barkley?
Please. Another slow-mo wall.
Yo, Vic Fangio, build me a defense, you paisan.
Really? A white corner?
The slow-mo montage of Sirianni and Hurts gathering the troops begins with them visiting the library to see A.J. Brown reading his Inner Excellence book. Coach didn't use a silent count at all, and in the library are manuscripts and stacks for wide receivers only. They then secure Saquon from the Giants' jail, who are holding back his potential. Joe Shane smugly lets him take Saquon while he gives free agents one call and trades down for alignment. Meanwhile, his backup plan at QB is to not leave Drew unlocked. This whole time we thought we may never see Brandon Graham play again after his torn tricep, but because of the Eagles' deep run, he is officially listed as questionable for the Super Bowl. Sirianni recruits Vic Fangio at Lucello to build the defense, which I gotta say is a terrible idea to go against Mahomes, who is currently 8-0 against Fangio-led teams. The Eagles draft their lockdown DB, the Jackie Robinson of white NFL cornerbacks, and Cooper DeJean.
Cooper DeJean is cornerback one, yeah. He locked down your number one option, yeah.
Don't you want some white cornerback? Where they at?
Cooper DeJean is not a safety. He's just a corner who'll lock down your number one. DeJean is CB1.
Hi, I'm Tom Brady. No one's ever said no to me, so I'm calling this important battle. Wow, refs protecting the QB? Who started that?
Are the other weapons prepared?
What other weapons?
Push, 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 push. You know I could just rip off like 70 yards.
Perfectly timed blitz.
Curse you, Spags!
Oh God, Travis Kelce is everywhere.
You can never have enough insurance.
Oh look, I just got cast as the new Black Panther. Imagine if I tried this hard during the regular season.
But first, Kendrick Lamar.
Here's a list of crimes I think Drake committed.
The tide has turned! We could actually win this thing! What the?
Bundorooski.
No, it can't be.
Bundorooski. Now Crumble-rooski.
Ah!
Tom Brady starts criticizing the refs for protecting Mahomes when he's had the same exact favorable treatment for years. Funny enough, as a minority owner of the Raiders, he is legally banned from criticizing the refs during the game. Darth Mahomes assembles the Chiefs' weapons as the Superdome is converted into Chiefs Kingdom. The Eagles are tush-pushing against the refs' flags despite having Saquon in the backfield. In the Gardner-Johnson district, Travis Kelce is haunting Zach Bond as he reveals he's been cast as Black Panther like Ryan Gosling. Saquon performs his signature backward hurdle against the Chiefs. The refs. Kendrick Lamar is cashing in after the most successful hate watch in history with the list of Drake's alleged crimes. Just as Coach Sirianni is feeling confident about winning, Andy Reid comes in to haunt him with the State Farm Bundorooski.
It's Gridiron Heights' biggest night. Welcome to the Griddies.
I mean, sure, winning a Super Bowl is nice, but it's nothing compared to the Griddies.
Honestly, my voice coach and I were having a laugh one day.
Liam! Say it!
Duval.
Yeah!
4 favorite Gridiron Heights episodes? Okay, I knew you were gonna ask this. Gotta go OG MVP race, then Wall.
Here at the 9th annual Griddies, Patrick Mahomes has lost his Kermit the Frog voice after losing in the Super Bowl. Fun fact that the Gridiron Heights Season 1 finale in 2017 also parodied the Grammys, and this was before we even knew about the Griddy celebration. On the red carpet, Liam Cohen becomes the newest head coach of the Swag URs as he delivers his signature, Duval. Dan Campbell's favorite episode is the Mario Kart-inspired OG MVP race in Season 4, Episode 13.
Wow, 9 seasons of Gridiron Heights. We've seen it all, except for a Jets playoff appearance.
I think it's in bad taste.
First up tonight, most Gridiron Heights appearances. Patrick Mahomes.
This is Patrick's 13th appearance this season and 2nd this episode.
One like Mahomes report. I'll tell you where he didn't show up.
And best fleeting appearance by an offensive lineman goes to Cam Jurgens. I'll be accepting this award on Cam's behalf.
And now, and in memoriam for all the baby voices we're losing.
Grandpa! Right, Bo Nix?
Why doesn't Bo Nix have a baby boy?
In the Hollywood section, Tate Sportsman leads off the show, taking a jab at the Jets and their playoff drought. The most Gridiron Heights appearances award goes to none other than Patrick Mahomes with 13 appearances this season. Even Saquon knows that Bleacher Report be glazing Mahomes. Jalen Hurts presents the best fleeting appearance by an offensive lineman with two of his center teammates who make the tush push possible in Jason Kelsey and Cam Jurgens. But in classic brotherly shove fashion, he steals the shine from Jurgens. CMC is playing on the Steinway and Coach's Son piano, while Burrow holds a memoriam for all the baby voices that we're now losing. You know, like Drake May, Caleb, Jaden Daniels, but definitely not Bo Nix.
And the nominees for most anticipated new character are Brian Schottenheimer,
I got me a fresh one!
Shador Sanders,
There will be no animation until we lock in that conversation.
Travis Hunter, and Travis Hunter. And the winner is 73-year-old Pete Carroll.
Excited to go sicko mode on these beta ops. You feel?
Well, folks, it's been 90 seconds, so we apologize for running long. Thanks for watching. See you next season.
For most anticipated new character, the nominees are Jerry's Puppet and Coach Schottenheimer, Shador Sanders, and Travis Hunter Does Everything. Jerry's got scapegoats reserved through the 2030 season for when the Cowboys inevitably collapse. Coach Prime is reserving Shador for that money in either Las Vegas or New York, and Travis Hunter is trying to find every way to avoid getting drafted in Cleveland. The camera brand is Panasonic and Knuckles, which is a reference to Sonic and Knuckles being the nicknames of the Lions running back duo. Yet surprisingly, the oldest but spryest new coach in Pete Carroll wins the award. The credits features several nominees, including Saquon Barkley and the Quadfather, Rear Championship Window, Dr. Jordan Love or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, Aaron Rodgers and I'm Still Here, The Hertz Locker, NFC North by Northwest, The Bridge on the River Cacraft, The Silence of the CD Lambs, Hustle and Bo Nix, Ed Oliver, JJ McCarthy in A Complete Unknown, The Power of the Underdog, Don't Look Up at Josh Allen's record against the Chiefs in the playoffs, Dunkirk, The Constant Sauce Gardner, Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of AJ Brown, my personal favorite, Mark Andrews and Droppenheimer, Lord of the Rings, The Return of Mahomes, A Few Good Linemen, The Imitation Game 2, It's a Copycat League, and The Theory of Every Bills Playoff Loss.
And now the season premiere of Diamond Heights.
It doesn't matter what I want, Juan Soto. What do you want?
Don't you see, Aaron Judge? I want $765 million.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
God, I miss football.
Now that the NFL season is over, we have a teaser of the MLB-inspired Diamond Heights, showing the offseason drama of Juan Soto crossing town to join the Mets in free agency. Thank you very much for watching this video, and if you enjoy, make sure to leave a like and comment down below what you are excited for this NFL season.